Hi everyone, and welcome back to some more XCOM 2. So, I wanted to let you all know what's currently going on with this campaign, because I've been streaming a different campaign with Twitch integration the last few days. I am still very much planning to continue this one. In fact, we will do a mission here. It's just been temporarily on hold. So, I figured I'll record this video to move this campaign forward a little bit. I actually do have a plan how to potentially counter the Giga Chosen. It should work. You'll see what it is soon enough. And just a quick reminder for anyone who doesn't know, we are playing this campaign with a special second wave option, which is part of one of the mods Rishi made, and it's that Perilous yearning. So this is basically not even a hard mod, this is like for XCOM masochists, basically. If you eat all of the XCOM 2 mods for breakfast, like you played all of the hardest setups and you just steamroll them, this is the game mode for you. It does quite a few different things, but one of the things it does is make the Chosen significantly more powerful later in the game. It gives them various really powerful actions they can perform, as in when a new supply drop cycle starts. They can also permanently buff various groups of enemies, they can like reinforce regions, they can make more pods spawn, they can do a lot of really powerful stuff. And the Chosen themselves are also way more powerful. So, I mean, as an example, take a look at some of these. And this is still like kind of early. This really escalates late into the game. So this started escalating right now, and she's about to get yet another strength. So yeah, here are examples. Gain a damage reduction that scales with the distance to the attacker. So from more than like 8 tiles away, she will take basically almost no damage at all. All of her attacks pierce and shred armor. She also has like 22 mobility right now. And here's the Warlock. So gains a stack of Untouchable after succeeding with a non-grazing attack. Attacks deal 1/3 of the target's current health as bonus damage. And it gets so much worse than that. So yeah. Anyway, I do have a plan how to potentially counter them. With all that said, there is a pretty good chance we will not get to the end of this campaign, because like I said, this setup is basically like an extreme hard mode. Like beyond impossible kind of thing. So I would say there's maybe 30-40% chance that we will succeed. And on top of that, I'm playing with a Stronghold revamp mod, also by Rishi, which makes Strongholds significantly more challenging, as you saw in one of the missions we already did to kill the Hunter. So anyway, let's do something here, shall we? This is not a stream, this is just an actual video. I just wanted to record something to make this campaign actually progress a little bit. So that's what we're doing. We do have a mission right here, and we will actually get a new soldier out of this. This one doesn't look too bad. We will delay advanced sector combat training, and we'll get a lieutenant, a saw gunner, hotshot, commando. A saw gunner can roll shredder, and that's always nice. So there will not be any rulers in here. I don't think Chosen can spawn in here either, because I have a specific counter in mind for the Chosen, but in order for that to work, I need a rather specific person to be on my squad. Yeah, unworthy mission. So the Chosen will not be in here. We do have experimental armor field testing, and we have experimental turrets. So experimental turrets are actually kind of hilarious, but also pretty challenging. Oh yeah, also one more thing I wanted to talk about. I made a small adjustment to one of the specializations, Rocketeer, and I have one person with it on the roster. That's Nate right here. So Rocketeer could roll a perk that I've been trying to remove from my mod list, called Butcher, because it's really problematic. It scales way too much with too many things, and it gets extremely out of hand, because it's basically a plus 30% damage modifier to all damage against all organic enemies. So that can scale extremely high and is pretty much impossible to balance. So I've been trying to remove it. Rocketeer could roll it. My Rocketeer did not have it. In fact, like, my Rocketeer tree was fairly mild, so I didn't think much of it. But then I found out it could roll Butcher. So what I did, I made a small tweak to the Rocketeer, which I think makes it much better. So I removed Butcher entirely from the deck, and I moved the perk it had at the Brigadier, which is Kinetic Plating. We actually don't have that here. But Kinetic Plating was a very underwhelming perk for the Brigadier, so I moved it to an earlier rank. I basically replaced Butcher with Kinetic Plating, which was previously at Brigadier. It's a defensive perk that gives you like some shielding. It's not offensive. And I replaced the Brigadier perk with Earthstrike, which I think fits the theme of the Rocketeer, and the Earthstrike is a rather powerful perk, but it's not like overpowered. So that's in Brigadier now. Previously, again, Kinetic Plating was actually guaranteed to be in Brigadier. And because Earthstrike was shared with Sentry, and Nate was Sentry primary specialization, I added an exclusion with Sentry, which means I had to reroll him. So I changed him from Sentry to Maverick. Both Maverick and Sentries start with light 'em up, so I figured that's close enough. So he's a Maverick Rocketeer Sentinel now, where previously he was Sentry Rocketeer Sentinel. So that covers it. We don't have Imposition, which gives the target minus 10 penalty to aim, even if we miss, and he also has Combat Rush. We also have Open Fire here, so 35% chance to take a free reaction shot at the newly revealed enemies. So let's set up this mission, shall we? We'll get our boy Stanley here. Let's see what this is going to be. So no Chosen here, we don't have to worry about that. Anyone close to a promotion? Yes? Hold on, no, not him. Anyone close to Major, perhaps? Probably not. Okay, not really. I guess 98 is not super far away. We could work with that. We can definitely grab Alaric. Alaric is very, very strong, one of my better smokers. So let's get Alaric and all day here. That's fine. Where are you hiding? What the heck? Yeah, right here. Yeah, that's a decent one, but no shredding. We need somebody with shredding. We have a few options for shredding here. So we got Nova here, with a 94 aim, which is pretty good. Any actual captains with shredding, so we could get them closer to majors? I think we had at least one. I'm pretty sure we had at least one. Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, these are lieutenants. Who actually has shredder? Nobody who's like not tired. I think I'll have to take one of our majors. Which is also fine. Okay, I'll have to take one of the majors. That's okay. We could grab Nate. Okay, Gravedigger does have Shredder, and some other good stuff. I think we can make that work. Okay, let's go with that. So Nate and Gravedigger. That gives us at least one person with Shredder. Right here. And then... yeah, this mission should in theory be a little bit easier. Which means we could grab some lieutenants. Maybe Greg. He does have Second Wind, Medishot, Burning Rush, Blind. He doesn't have any Bondmate. Okay. Ava. Oh yeah, that's also not too bad. Rapid Fire, but only 65 aim. Cartoon. Hail of Bullets, the bigger they are. Corpsman, Impulse. Okay, let's grab Cartoon. That's fine. And one more person. Ramona, 26 out of 110. Wait, what is this objective? Right, rescue stranded agents. So we don't need like hacking or anything like that. especially on this map. We could grab Ava. He does have a remote start, which might be useful in an abandoned city. Or again, we could get Greg. Okay, anyone here close to promotion? Not really, no. Okay, not really. What's Aegis' desire again? Yeah, he's a shield user. One of our only shield users. He might actually... Yeah, he is actually like our only shield user on the roster. Let's grab him then. Would be nice to level up an actual good shield user. So, okay, let's see now. Nobody with sonic capability in this group, which is fine. We don't need that. I might have to make some extra armor. I might have to do that, yeah. So, okay, I think Rage Suit makes sense on Ava. Because he's like a close range type of guy for the most part. Yeah, shotgun, definitely. Obviously the shield. We do have a nice shield over here. So... it had a special ability down here. Well, let me just wait until it scrolls. Yeah, right here. Okay, that's kind of hard to read actually. But yeah, activating Shield Wall triggers Tremor that reduces mobility of the foes. Okay, that's actually kind of hard to read. But there was some really good stuff on that shield. Maybe I can show you this way. Yeah, dodge all attacks when at low HP. Activating Shield Wall, yeah, that is what we saw. And always dodge reaction shots. This is a really nice combo. So we will always dodge reaction shots, and we will dodge all attacks when at low HP. So that is really, really nice. That's a really nice shield right there. We want to level him up for sure. Okay, so... now, I can still use Psi Armor. We don't have anyone who's an actual psionic in here, but it does grant some will. Who has the lowest will in this squad? 47. So, like, Nate could grab that. It's still better than Predator Armor. And I might... oh, it also grants mobility. That's actually good for Nate. Because as a guy with a rocket launcher, he can struggle with mobility for sure. Alright, grenade launchers, there you go. All they can use a rocket launcher, but I don't really want to spend resources to make a new one. Okay, that looks a bit cursed. Let me just fix that real quick. Oh, this is like the weird case where there's no actual option here. So I need to do it in sort of a roundabout way. It's been a very strange glitch. I'm not like entirely sure how to fix it. So the way I fix it when I can't change the body, which sometimes happens, is go into stored appearance, delete this, then switch back. And sometimes I need to do it like twice, but yeah, see, now it's fine. Anyway, we do have Serpent Suit. That can be quite useful in an abandoned city for sure. How would they use that? It will remove one utility slot. So, just checking mobility. Well, we don't really have a sniper type in this squad. Carton could use it. That might be alright. Okay. Well, hold on, maybe not. We also have experimental power armor, so we can also use that. I'm just avoiding spending too many supplies and resources. Because, well, we will need them for other things. I think this is actually fine. Okay, this is fine. We could also give it to Alaric, then maybe he could grapple somewhere to flank the enemy and then he can shoot twice. So that can be a good idea for sure. We do have a Spider Suit, which at this point is basically a better version of Predator Armor, because it grants the same amount of health with my setup, but plus our mobility, 20% dodge, and obviously grapple. Okay, how's health on everyone now? Mostly alright. Like 12 HP is not amazing. Like I'm not super impressed. But I think we can make that work. Or we can just make one Warden Armor. Right here. Can I even make Warden Armor? No, I can't. I don't have the Delirium. I literally have one piece of Elerium, like that's it, that's all we got. So... yeah, okay. Hold up though, All Day has pretty low base health. Let's swap this around a little bit. So this is, yeah, +6. Cartoon can use the spider suit, and All Day will use experimental power armor. Yeah, this way they will both have 14 HP instead of 12 and 16. That works out better. Alright, we do have this like special Overwatch rifle, so we'll use that. I think on the Cartoon, he can't shoot twice per turn anyway, so I think that makes sense. Makes sense in my book at least. We do have the Sonic cannon here, so we'll use that. Then we need a normal laser version cannon here. This is the assault rifle that has a chance to stun. I think I'll keep it. Pistol might as well. He can also use a sawed-off shotgun. That can be quite useful. Let's actually make one. Where is it then? Right here, Coil Shorty. I don't think we have like a laser version here. Okay, Coil Shorty. It's only 11 supplies and 1 alloy, so it's fine. And we'll use that here. It's a ton of damage if you can get in point-blank range, and sometimes you can. Okay, so that's all the secondaries. Now grenades. So, Advent is field testing new lightweight alloy armor. All enemies gain bonus armor. Yeah. Well, and also experimental turrets. I think I'll grab the acid grenade. Do we not have that here? Okay, it's already on Alaric. Yeah, that's fine. Alaric needs to have a smoke grenade equipped. At least one. So it's gonna be here. This is the downside of the Serpent suit. It removes one utility slot. Because otherwise I could use acid grenade, flashbang, and smoke, for example. Honestly, I might still want to do that. Because he will benefit more from that. Yeah, we can just give that to Gravedigger, for example. I just prefer to have flashbang and also smoke. Because that's kind of the only way you can actually use free grenades. If you also use smoke here. So that's what we'll do. Now we do have acid rounds. Somebody should grab those. And by somebody, I mean probably Nate, because he can shoot twice per turn. He's also like Sentinel. So I think that makes sense. We'll give that to him. As for All Day... well, we can grab Gas Bomb. Let's grab that. Frost Bomb. Definitely Frost Bomb. We also have the Praetorian Vest, which is really nice. Because it gives you a percentage damage reduction for hits beyond the first one. So that is actually pretty nice. We could give that to Cartoon. It's a 33% damage reduction and 2 HP regeneration for all the instances of damage after the first one on the turn. So yeah, we'll grab that. And what else? Probably need a medkit. Possibly more than one. But we definitely want a medkit. I think 2 medkits is fine, especially on our shield guy. So this looks reasonable-ish. I think we'll be alright. Yeah, okay, this looks fine to me. I think we can go. How about some APs? Do we want to spend those? Let's see. Reload sawed-off shotgun. Allows reloading 2 times per mission. Okay, loads 1 ammo each time. Okay, interesting. Resilience. Let's actually get the resilience. Resilience is so good. You can't really go wrong with resilience. Vast majority of the time. Okay, and 10 points here on Alaric. Watch them run. That can be nice. But I think I'll keep his points for now. Okay, let's keep his points for now. And Ava. We do have this basically Blade Storm perk over here. So maybe I'll grab that. It's not super amazing with the shield, but hey, it's not bad. I'm actually gonna grab that. Okay, and we can go. I'm curious to see how he will work out. I mean, we did play with shield specs in the previous campaigns, but we've not had one in this campaign yet. And I kind of miss them. And also, like, this shield is really nice too. Maybe he should grab the vest here. Okay, you know what? I think that makes a lot more sense on him. The Praetorian Nanogel Under Armor. And Carton will get the medkit. Yeah, this makes a lot more sense. Okay, let's go.
Sky Ranger deployed.
We are still at force level 14, but we'll be hitting 15 soon. And at 15, some extra rolls will kick in. Which generally means we'll see more enemies in missions. Not to mention, like, pretty much every single force level beyond the 15 has some really tough late game enemies that can spawn. So, like, there are some really difficult enemies at 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. You get the idea. Like, the difficulty will really start to ramp up after 15. Well, I mean, especially if you're a Requiem enjoyer like I am.
Resistance is asking that we do everything we can to extract their people. The resistance expedition is
Look at our boy Ava here. Wow, he's a friggin' tank. But that's what he's supposed to be. That is literally his job, to be the tank. And he is one indeed. Alright.
The whole place is overrun with Lost.
Yeah, we know. So we are going this way. Okay. We got 6 turns to get there. And there's Stanley. Okay, this should be easy, at least on paper in theory, but remember, we got the experimental turrets in here. And if you don't know what the heck an experimental turret is, you'll see. They are rather interesting, so you will definitely see what it is. And some of them are more dangerous than others. But they are all pretty dangerous. So for all we know, there might be one very close to, like, the actual objective. Okay. Yeah, we are not concealed in here, so just something to keep in mind. But we don't need to move quickly. Okay, 81%. Let's take that shot. We'll still have a move if we miss. Okay, good. But the plan is to get up here, basically. So that's what we're doing. So everyone, get your asses up here. Thank you.
Location confirmed.
Yep, there you go.
Copy that.
We have some decent mobility in here on a few people. So that will help for sure. Because then we need to go back. I do hope Stanley will roll Shredder. Because that specialization is not guaranteed to roll Shredder, but it can. The only specialization that's actually 100% guaranteed to have Shredder is actually Wrecker. Okay. Well, we'll kill that grappler, I guess. This should be 100. That might not actually kill it, though. Okay, that might not kill it. And my turn will end if I don't kill it. Can Knight move forward and get line of sight? Apparently not. Okay, well, remember, on one hand we got 5 turns, which is not much, but on the other hand, there will be experimental turrets here. I think we should take a look out of the window at least. Okay, no turret yet, but I expect to see one any moment. And again, they are pretty dangerous. Okay, nice shot. That's his perk, the 35% thing, when revealing a pod. Okay, 35% chance to take a reaction shot if you're not concealed and reveal a pod. Okay, that's... Oh, yep, see, right there. That's one of them. Okay, we can't see it anymore, but that was one of them. Right there. Okay, good. No line of sight anymore. I kind of wanted to dash across. Some people could do that. Okay, Carthon could go like here and then go up. Now, if I move down here, there's a decent chance we'll see another turret. One thing we could also do is deploy the meme beacon, which takes 2 actions. Let's actually do that, because it's going to be very useful. Now, we have no control over what is going to deploy, in this case on low ground, but that's alright, I think.
Moving on target location.
We should have enough time to get... Oh yeah, Shrieker turret. That's a turret with some psionic abilities. Yeah, and I think it has like a sectoid head in front of it. It's pretty funny looking. But it's also pretty dangerous, because it can blast you with the psionics. Okay, so reload.
Let's rock.
And then... No, I can move. Yeah, I don't really want to move in this case. I don't think that's a good idea. Yeah, if we move to low ground here, there's a very good chance we'll trigger stuff. And we have enough mobility to get to the objective. So yeah, let's just not do that. We'll use Overwatch, it's fine. We have a whole bunch of Lost, so Overwatch is definitely a good idea anyway. Okay, that's basically it.
Moving to Overwatch.
Overwatch.
Got it covered.
Okay, let's go. Now, we don't need to send everyone, so the plan is to keep most of our squad kind of halfway through and send one person to pick up the VIP and carry Stanley, because we'll have to actually carry him. Shoot that grappler, thank you. Okay, we did not shoot the grappler, that's kind of odd, but alright. Oh, actually, yeah, no, this is not Overwatch. Right, he has 9 health. The shotgun has the best chance to do enough damage here. I'm not wasting rapid fire on it. Okay, we got it. Nice.
What did you expect?
So, let's move then. Carthon can go to the other side. Let's see if this triggers any turrets. Okay, dead fog turret. I saw that. Now, some of these turrets will still, let's say, do things, even if they don't have us in line of sight. But some of them won't. So that's a pretty important part to keep in mind. I think we'll send Carthon, he has 17 mobility. Which is better than basically anyone else in our squad. Alday has 17, but nobody has more than 17. And he also has a grapple, which means he could... well, he can't move back while he's carrying someone with grapple. But yeah, okay, let's just send Carthon. Okay. I think everyone else can maybe stay here. So we could try to take out the dead fog turret. What about the bot? Okay, frost grenade, that's pretty good. We could also get some shielding. Okay, I can actually stay down here and the shielding should still work. One person is out of range. Let's fix that. Okay, that should work. This requires both actions. So let's get some shields. Yep, okay, that's nice. Should have kept Carthon here, but it's okay. Now we can still move across. Okay, let's move across with some people here. So that we'll get like better line of sight coverage of the area. And we can still do something with the bot. Yeah, I'm just gonna Overwatch.
Overwatch! Got it covered!
It's fine. Okay, it's fine. We're pretty damn tanky right now. This mission would have been a complete nothing burger without the experimental turrets, but it should still be pretty easy. Probably the easiest mission we'll see, like, for the rest of this campaign, to be totally honest with you. But let's not underestimate the turrets, okay? I've done that before. Okay, so now we can just go down here and grab Stanley. Now this will trigger like a whole bunch of loss, but that's okay. Okay, let's go. And then we'll still have one move. Okay, missile turret. That's fairly self-explanatory right there. And now I can actually F1 the turrets to show you.
Manpower, we should try to
They are quite fun. They are very rare. They can't appear as a normal enemy. They can only appear with
this area.
the C-trap. Yeah, see, there's like a sectoid head. Yeah, this can only appear with the C-trap, not as a normal enemy. Okay. So, a lot of Shrieker turrets. There's also a turret that can teleport new pods of units into the mission. We didn't get it here. Okay, so yeah, let's just F1 them, I will show you. So here's the Shrieker turret, and as you can see, they are quite tanky as well. -9 defense though. So it has Soulfire, Fuse, and Mind Control. It's a mind-controlling turret. So yeah, we definitely don't want it to have line of sight. Here's another one. And then there's the Missile turret. Yeah, Death Fog turret. So it sprays Death Fog. Basically corrosion. Okay, let's grab our guy. And we want to move out of line of sight. This is actually a super convenient map for this, because we can just go up here, and we will be outside of line of sight. So yeah, that makes it pretty easy to just break line of sight with all these turrets. Okay, and now we'll just overwatch basically. Yep. Somebody's blocking the way here. Oh, actually, I need to go up through here. I can jump down, but I can't go back up this way, unless we have parkour. So I need to go this way, like so. Which should be fine. It's clear-ish. Okay, so then we'll just overwatch. Yep. Wait for our guy. The meme bot can go up as well, I don't see why not. Okay, so just overwatch. I guess I can also reload. Okay, wait, did it actually have line of sight? Okay, I guess it did. I thought it didn't, but my bad. It's okay, we're fine. It didn't try to mind control me, fortunately. But then again, I couldn't have run much further. Okay, let's go. Kill that. But yeah, we definitely don't want to get mind controlled. Obviously. Go on. Yeah, flood the tank form, 26 HP. Okay, yeah, we lost a little bit of health, but it's okay. Yeah, we're coming, Bradford, we're coming. You need to move out of the way. Don't worry, Bradford. We got it under control, okay? We always do. Until we don't. Okay, let's go, bro. And our VIP here. You too. Thanks. Okay, yeah, so let's just start moving. See, like, that was a really fast mission. But this mission type is generally pretty easy. There you go. Okay. With that said, I don't think we'll get a lot of experience out of this one. But hey, we'll get a new recruit. Wait, do these things not need line of sight? Oh no, he's targeting the Lost. Okay. Yeah, there's the Death Fog. So it's basically a corrosion flamethrower. Which means you want to stay away from it. There are quite a few different types of these things.
Who's keeping score?
Alright, let's get the heck out. More kills.
You can't handle me.
Are we there yet? Yes, attack the turret. Let me know how that works out for you. 15 mobility on that tank form. But it won't catch us. Okay, let's go. Chop chop. We're actually, like, basically almost at the exit.
What's over there?
We can leave on the next turn. But let's keep some Overwatch up, in case more enemies show up in this general vicinity.
Absolutely.
And, I mean, I can't get out on this turn anyway, so there's no reason not to Overwatch
Got it. Moving.
in this instance. I think we can get out on the next turn, yeah, easily.
I don't see you running anywhere.
16 mobility, yeah, okay. I can actually get out with Cartoon right now, so... I could almost get out right now. Okay, yeah, I almost could. Okay, 12 mobility on the VIP. The VIP definitely can't get out. There you go. So, evac. No need for Cartoon to stay here. And we'll be done on the next turn.
Extracted the VIP's escort.
So, if I didn't have a whole lot to do with that shield of his... He does need better aim, like 65 is not super amazing. I like how the turret has 112 aim. Just to really make sure it hits.
Kill confirmed.
Alright, any more kills? Oh yeah, lightning reflexes, because why not?
Oh, come on.
Yes, come on indeed. There you go. Yeah, these are not worth a whole lot.
I got it right.
You got it. There's the tank. Can we kill it? Maybe we can. Not quite, okay. Alright, well, we're done. That was nice and quick.
Tired of waiting around. I guess that'll be okay.
On my way.
There you go.
Seems doable.
Definitely the easiest mission we'll see. Like, easily. Okay, just get the VIP out first, just in case.
Is the VIP safely out?
And, okay, we're done. Nice.
Just in time. All XCOM operatives are secure. Firebrand is returning to base.
Okay. Yeah, one soldier wounded. I should have used the shield before moving him, so that he wouldn't be wounded. But it's okay, with the infirmary it's gonna be like a few days. Not a big deal.
Advent officials announced an increase to this.
Good work out there, Commander.
Yeah, 7 days.
Aliens must be getting nervous by now.
Efficiently executed.
Okay, so let's check out our new guy, shall we? We also delayed the Dark event, we got a 19 intel, and a scanning site. So, let's see, hopefully he rolled Shredder. Because I kind of do need more people with Shredder on my roster. Okay, there he is. Tell me he rolled Shredder, please. Send in my name. Yes, he did, nice. And we will get Shover's Fire as well. Okay, that is very, very nice. Because he'll be able to shoot twice per turn. Headhunter is also actually pretty good. Oh yeah, this is just with the pistol. Okay, never mind. I'll take Demolition, I guess. Okay, Demolition, Shredder, and the Shover's Fire. He can get Nightfall. Not only his job to like scout around with Nightfall, but he does have 15 mobility. He'll get Rapture at Major. Dedication. Yeah, that's not too bad actually. Well, there you go. He's going to be pretty good. Who is doing conditioning right now? Sota, okay. That's fine. What are we researching? The vial. Okay. I need to see where the Golden Path missions are going to be, and whether we have contact with that region. Also, there's so much stuff to scan right now. We need to finish Elerium crystals. Especially since we have literally one crystal.
Avenger plotting
Like
new
one
course.
singular crystal, that's it. That's all we got. So let's grab that. And then we'll probably grab... Actually, probably the grenade here. That could potentially be something really good. And you can get grenades from this point of interest that you can't really get otherwise. We also have this weapon upgrade and gun upgrade. Renewal. That's actually a nice one. It's a passive AoE heal for all the allies around you. It doesn't heal for much, but hey, it's something you don't have to use an action for. It's up to 5 per person per mission, within 5 tile radius. 5 tiles is actually quite a lot. How much meld do we have? 71. Okay, not that much. We can still do another one for 15. But I don't want to spam these. Because, well, I will run out of meld. But we could do one more. I could also save them for the Sonic Gem. That might be a little bit better. Okay, let's save them for now. Because, yeah, 71 meld is really not that much. Oh yeah, and we should send... Oh yeah, we do have somebody in Sonic grading, okay. That's fine then. 6 hours to finish training. Let's see what we get. Was he a savant? Oh yeah, no, he's actually the mech. Right. Okay, I remember. He's our mech trooper. Let's check him out then. I'll need to make some gear, which means I need Elerium crystals. But that's alright. Right here, okay. So he will have overdrive because that's what War Machine starts with. Rainmaker starts with Grenade Specialist. And the Juggernaut starts with Collateral Damage. We need to make him not die. So I will probably heavily favor defensive perks. Neutralize Protocol is not too bad. Run and Gun is nice. Probably Bulwark for Sergeant. Okay, I'll take Run and Gun, I think. But Neutralize Protocol is actually kind of nice. And we'll want to use the bait for sure. So if you use the Ordnance Launcher, the mech troopers will have significantly worse detection range, or rather enemies will have significantly better detection radius against them. Like, way more what it is normally. Which can be really problematic with some enemy types. So we'll probably want to stick to the bait vast majority of the time. This is 5-turn cooldown. Yeah, this is pretty nice. I'm gonna grab this. Then Bulwark, for sure. This also always provides high cover for adjacent squad mates. The mech trooper's body is equipped with specialized leg servos that gain energy from the recoil of the shots, enabling it to relocate after taking a normal shot, okay. Chip Away, okay, Chip Away is basically a version of shredding on 2-turn cooldown. It can shred a lot in one shot, but it does have a cooldown. I will take that. Okay, I will definitely take that. He's a genius though, so we can take more. Volatile Mix. Maybe I will take Reaction Servos. We could also take Run and Gun. For only 10 points, that's a good investment, I think. Yeah, I think that's actually a decent investment. But we'll decide later. Okay, I'll need some gear, but again, we need more Elerium. Who is doing conditioning training again? Oh yeah, right, Sato. Let's go finish the Black Side Vial. See where the mission is. And, okay, here's the mission. I can wait a little bit with that. This is to counter Dark Event. What is Chaotic Situation? Oh no. Exalt Squad and unusually powerful additional enemies are present. However, a recent resistance operation has severely destabilized the Advent Sonic network in the region, disrupting their communications. This allows each of XCOM soldiers free uses of the Blitzkrieg ability, and grants them additional individual concealment and rapid reconcealment, which reconceals them if no enemies can see them. Okay, I think I've played with this like maybe once, or maybe even 0. So I don't remember exactly what kinds of enemies we're talking about here. But that's definitely concerning. And while we don't know what this dark event is, we definitely do want to counter it. We could wait to finish this PCS here. I should probably finish the Elerium crystals, because I might need extra gear for this mission. And we can't make gear right now because we don't have the crystals for it. So let's finish Elerium crystals. We got 4 days to set up this mission anyway. The only downside is that I might hit force level 15. I haven't been keeping track of like how long it's been since 13. So that's a bit problematic. Well, either way, that's going to be it for this video. I just wanted to let you know what's going on with this campaign. And, well, push it forward a little bit, and that's what we did. So thanks for watching all the way to the end, I appreciate it. Leave a like if you enjoyed it. And I will see you next time.